In commercial kitchens, the invasion of German cockroaches can be as inevitable as the arrival of warm spring weather after a long winter. However, there are ways to prevent their infestation and stop them from taking over. To help you with this issue, I've compiled a list of useful tips for controlling German cockroaches in commercial kitchens. By following these tips, you can ensure a safe and hygienic environment for your employees and your customers alike. It's common for food and supplies coming into commercial facilities to be contaminated with cockroaches and their eggs. Now, to prevent infestations, it's important to monitor and check your supplies as they arrive. When inspecting for signs of cockroaches, keep an eye out for egg casings, different stages of the cockroach life cycle, known as instars, exoskeletons that have been shed, live cockroaches, and of course, dead ones. In this way, you can catch any incoming cockroaches and take necessary measures before infestations begin. It is possible for employees to bring German cockroach infestations from their homes. This risk increases when employee stations and break rooms are used for storing personal items. So, as a precautionary measure, it is advisable to encourage employees to leave their personal belongings in their vehicles whenever possible. German cockroaches usually harbor close to their food source and travel very little when food is plentiful. Locating food sources will help locate harborage areas. Eliminating those food sources will directly impact that harborage. German cockroaches tend to hide in cracks, crevices, and voids, including those within equipment. Inspecting and treating these areas can reduce the number of hiding spots and ultimately eliminate an infestation. To effectively eliminate German cockroaches, it's important to identify their hiding spots in cracks, crevices, and voids. Seal them off or repair them, and that will help minimize these areas. By doing this, you can disrupt the roach's ability to harbor and make it easier to eradicate them. Roaches without hiding spots, they're just much simpler to eliminate. So find those hiding spots and eliminate all of them that you can. Sometimes building components like electric conduits, water pipes, and cables have the potential to connect multiple areas within a structure. As a result of this, they might also act as transportation highways for roaches to move from one area to another. These so-called transportation highways should be eliminated whenever possible, and that can be done by means of sealant or other structural modifications, or regularly treat and monitor these areas to avoid infestation. When dealing with a German cockroach infestation, it's important to understand that these pests reproduce extremely quickly. In fact, they actually hold the title for fastest reproduction rate among all cockroach species. So to ensure successful eradication, it's crucial to stick to a consistent program, either weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, until that population is eliminated. Locating and accessing wall voids can be quite challenging, and treatments might not effectively target these areas. And this can lead to infestations persisting and increasing in size. So when dealing with German cockroaches, locating and accessing wall voids where the pest may be hiding is crucial. However, this can be a challenging task that requires specialized equipment and specialized expertise. High-powered flashlights, specialized inspection mirrors, insecticidal flushing equipment, monitor traps, and other tools can help in this endeavor. When controlling German cockroaches, it's important to note that the female doesn't release her egg casing, also known as the ootheca, until they're ready to hatch. Here we can see an ootheca attached to a female. This won't release until the egg's ready to hatch. These females tend to gather in cracks, crevices, and voids while keeping their ootheca firmly attached. Failing to target these areas during treatment can result in population growth despite all efforts to control their numbers. If you want to have successful German cockroach treatments, it's crucial to locate and treat key harborages. By considering where cockroaches are likely to hide and anticipating their behavior, it becomes easier to identify these areas. Thinking like a cockroach requires skill and education, but plenty of pest control companies have such skilled and educated staff ready to work, and they're ready to go to work for you. Improper sanitation practices are the #1 cause of ongoing cockroach infestations in commercial facilities. To effectively control existing infestations and prevent future occurrences, it's crucial to hire competent staff to maintain the cleanliness of your commercial kitchen. Now, this might mean doing something you don't want to do. For instance, firing your current team and hiring skilled, qualified, and able staff who can maintain the proper level of sanitation required for a commercial kitchen. It may not be fun, but it has to get done. It's a good idea to store your supplies in airtight containers whenever possible. This will help prevent any potential infestations from spreading. Now, there are certain supplies that may not be suitable for storage in airtight containers, and you need to know the difference. But all the products that you can store in airtight containers will help go a long way in preventing the spread of possible infestation. One thing many commercial kitchens often miss is regularly cleaning and sanitizing their storage areas to further reduce the risk of cockroach infestation. It's common for business to overlook these areas, but small infestations in your storage area can lead to much larger issues in the kitchen. So it's important to stay on top of these infestations in order to maintain control throughout the facility, and that means not forgetting sanitation in your small storage areas. Sticky traps. These may not eliminate a roach infestation, and probably won't, but they can provide some assistance. Putting these in spots where cockroaches have been seen makes it possible to identify where they're coming from and isolate their hiding places. Additionally, these traps can be placed in areas with little to no activity to observe if there's any movement beyond known locations and to prevent further infestations outside the known infested zones. Additionally, these can be used to determine which way the roach is coming from, further aiding in your investigation. It might be in your best interest to hire a professional pest management firm to control cockroaches in your facility. When you do, choosing a professional and reputable company is very important. To do so, you can start by asking other facilities for recommendations and conducting a quick Google search to find companies in your area. Choosing a company with a high review rating and a good reputation obviously is best. In addition to that, it's worth visiting their website to see if they offer any helpful information on creating a safer environment for everyone involved, you, your employees, and your patrons. By following these steps, I believe you can be confident that you'll receive top quality service from your pest control firm. As a business owner or manager, it's vital for you to take action to prevent cockroach infestations and their hiding places. However, I understand that inadequate resources, equipment, and knowledge may require assistance from a professional pest control company. In fact, commercial kitchens are oftentimes required to hire outside experts for their pest control. So working with a professional pest control company may be crucial to cover these 15 essential steps in your commercial kitchen. In fact, they are going to have the expertise and tools to identify and address all areas that may be affected by the pests and what type of pests and how to get rid of them. And you guys can work together in this way to ensure a comprehensive and effective solution by following these steps with your staff and your chosen pest control company. What this will do is help safeguard your property, provide peace of mind, and keep your customers happy, healthy, and returning for meal after meal.